Jungkook's new gym. His dream body will make ARMYs lose focus instantly. Hello ARMY. Hello K-pop lovers across the globe. And welcome back, once again, to K-pop Idol, the channel where we don't just report headlines, we go beneath the surface. We don't just skim the story, we unravel it. We don't just tell you what happened, we explore what it means. And today we stand before one of those rare moments. A moment that at first glance may look ordinary, just a simple video, a short clip, barely a few seconds long. But as it spread across the world, it did something extraordinary. It stopped millions of people in their tracks. It made ARMYs lose focus, lose breath, lose words. Yes, you already know who we are talking about. This is the story of Jungkook, the Golden Magne. The youngest, yet one of the strongest. A man who walked into the gym, and in doing so, reminded the world why he is not just an idol, but an icon of dedication, discipline, and love. The beginning of a storm. It began quietly. A video appeared, no press release, no announcement, no carefully staged shoot. Just Jungkook, inside a gym. Dressed in simple workout gear, hair slightly damp, focus sharp. He wasn't performing on stage. He wasn't standing under blinding lights. There was no choreography, no dramatic camera angles, no music playing in the background. And yet, those few seconds felt like a scene from a movie. Because Jungkook's posture, his stance, the way he moved, the strength he carried in his body, was flawless. ARMYs who stumbled upon the clip gasped. They replayed it. They zoomed in. They slowed it down. And soon, the clip spread like wildfire. ARMY reactions, the flood that couldn't be stopped. The internet exploded. On Twitter, comments poured in. I meant to watch once, now it's been 2 hours. His posture is perfection itself. This is the standard. How do you expect me to focus on my life when Jungkook looks like this? On TikTok, edits multiplied. Slow motion versions, side-by-side comparisons with his older training clips, even cinematic remixes with dramatic music. On Instagram, fan accounts shared frame by frame, praising the definition of his muscles, the way he carried himself, the intensity in his eyes. And on YouTube, reaction videos from around the world. People screaming, crying, laughing, shaking their heads in disbelief. Because once again, Jungkook turned something ordinary, working out, into something unforgettable. The meaning behind the workout. To the untrained eye, it was just gym practice. But to those who have followed Jungkook's journey for years, it meant something more. The gym is not just a place of exercise for him. It is a battlefield. A classroom. A sanctuary. Every push-up is an act of discipline. Every weight lifted is a promise to himself, to be stronger, better, sharper. Every drop of sweat is a silent vow, I will not stop here. I will not be satisfied. I will keep going. This is Jungkook's philosophy. This is what makes him the Golden Magne. Not because he was born perfect. Not because everything comes easy to him. But because he never stops working. He never stops striving. The global ripple effect. And the world noticed. Within hours, hashtags about Jungkook trended across multiple countries. In South Korea, headlines read, Jungkook's discipline shocks fans. In Japan, media outlets highlighted his perfect form, calling him a model of strength and grace. In the United States, fitness bloggers and trainers picked up the clip, analyzing his posture and praising his technique. In Europe, magazines wrote about his global influence, not just as a singer or dancer, but as a role model for discipline and self-improvement. Even fitness experts commented, Jungkook's posture is textbook perfect. It shows years of consistent training, not just casual effort. The clip that started quietly in a gym had now reached the entire world. Speculation, what is he preparing for? But of course, ARMYs are never content with just watching. They began to wonder, what lies behind this? Some believe Jungkook is preparing for a massive comeback with BTS once military service is completed. Others speculate this is training for a second solo project, maybe even a world tour. Some whisper about a possible international collaboration, an artist or even a film role that would require peak physical condition. The theories multiplied. Each one more detailed, more imaginative. Because when Jungkook trains like this, when he shows that level of intensity, armies know, something is coming. And history has proven them right, time and time again. The emotional connection, Jungkook and ARMY. But beyond the noise, beyond the speculation, there is one truth. Jungkook does not do this for himself alone. He has said it countless times, everything he does with ARMY in mind. When he trains not only to be healthier, not only to be stronger, but to stand on stage and give his all, to sing without faltering, to dance without weakness, to smile without hesitation. And that is why this clip hit ARMY so hard. They didn't just see muscles. They saw love. Love for the stage. Love for music. And above all, love for ARMY. Because when Jungkook lifts weights, he is also lifting the expectations of millions. When he pushes himself further, he is carrying the hopes of fans who believe in him. When he sweats in silence, he is preparing for a moment that will one day take all our breath away. The larger lesson, more than just the gym. So yes, Jungkook's posture is ideal. Yes, it made armies lose focus, lose words, lose sleep. But it is also something more. It is a reminder that behind every flawless stage performance, there are endless hours of quiet training. That behind every roar of the crowd, there are struggles no one sees. That behind every smile Jungkook gives, there is discipline, sacrifice, and a heart that refuses to quit. This is why Jungkook is not just an idol. He is an inspiration. To armies. To K-pop fans. To anyone who has ever dreamed of becoming stronger, better, and more determined. Closing message. And so, we return to where we began. A short video. A simple moment in a gym. But in those few seconds, the world remembered who Jungkook truly is. Not just a singer with a voice that can shake arenas. Not just a dancer whose every move tells a story. Not just the youngest member of BTS, who grew up under the spotlight. He is more than all of that. He is a symbol of passion, burning quietly but endlessly. He is a reflection of dedication, showing us that success is never an accident, but the result of persistence. And he is a living reminder that greatness is not built in a single breathtaking moment, but in every quiet, unseen moment that leads up to it. Every drop of sweat. Every push against the weight. Every breath taken in silence. That is where true greatness is born. And that is why the world looks at Jungkook with awe. Because he shows us that behind every stage, every award, every record-breaking achievement, there is discipline, sacrifice, and unshakable willpower. Thank you for watching K-Pop Idol. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, so you'll never miss an update on Jungkook and the idols who continue to inspire the world. But before we end, remember this. When Jungkook trains, he does not train alone. He carries ARMY with him, step by step, breath by breath, rep by rep. Because every ounce of his effort is not just for himself, but also for the millions who believe in him, cheer for him, and walk this path alongside him. This journey, his journey, is also our journey. Together. Forever. Always. So, until we meet again in the next video, remember these words. Jungkook's strength is not just his own. It is the strength of love, of connection, of unity. And as long as ARMY believes in him, his story will never end. See you in the next video, only on K-Pop Idol.